know, have no fear. Schooner's finally here. You know it's Aja. Don't you fret, 'cause she'll show ya. Hey!
Hi, Sai here, starting a new project. My uncle said he would like a walking stick, and he asked me if I could possibly make one, or cane. And so I found this nifty table leg. Since I don't have a lathe, I can't make a table leg or a cane leg or a walking stick leg. So I thought, well, maybe I could use this and make a handle for the top of it. And so I need 2 of these because my uncle's very tall and this isn't long enough. And so I'll be adding another piece to this to make it taller. So I just had to find a pattern for a cane handle, which I found. And I'm going to attempt to make a cane handle to put on the cane. So let's get started. I wanted to try some inlay, and I've tried some inlay on some different types of wood, and I've discovered that the wood that I tried to inlay in is too soft. So I'm gonna try to use this harder wood and see if I can make the cane handle and do some inlay work, maybe. I found these shells on the ground. They're everywhere in Louisiana. Anyway, so I've been picking them up because I went online and you can buy shell online. And I thought, well, if it's shell, can I just pick it up off the ground and polish it? And I tried it today and it worked. So I am going to somehow use this for my inlay material. We'll see if it works. I'm kind of excited about it. So let's try that. I took the shell and I tried to cut it, and it's hard to cut. And then I found a scroll saw blade that's actually like a sanding strip disc round thing. Anyway, it's for tile, so I tried it and it worked. But still fragile, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it the shape that I want it to be, which was a cross. So I kind of got it in that shape, but so I thought of another idea. And that's a technique I learned looking through some videos of inlay techniques, and it's you take crushed stone and you put it in the inlay and then you polish it. And so I am going to crush it and see how that works. Kind of exciting. Hello, I have my router set up, and it's the Dremel router. It's a plunge router, and I clamped my piece of wood to the table. And I suppose I should move my hair out of the way and get started and see if I can router out the design that I want. Got to figure out the design first, huh? What I've discovered is I can't see as well as I used to. So I need some glasses and some more light. Much better. I have light and eyes. What a difference it makes. Works pretty good. I'm excited about it. I'm thinking I need to make it deeper though. Okay, the idea is to take the shell and crush it up, which I'm doing right here. And it's kind of gritty, so I'm gonna crush it up a little bit more and make it finer since our project is small. Crushing that. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, yeah, it's crushing nicely. We put that ground up shell material into where we routered, like so. And it looks a wee bit messy, but that's okay because we have to do this step multiple times. Then you add Okay, the super glue I used was like gel and I want it to be like liquid. So I just went to the little tiny super glue, original super glue it's called, the original, and used that instead. So now we just wait for that to dry and we'll move on from there. Hello, it's another cold day. I was hoping the cold weather was gone, but it's back. So I'm in the shop and I am working on that inlay. I put the shell in there. I'm using my drill to sand that. And since it's stone and it's really hard, it's taking a lot of sanding, but that's okay because I kind of expected that. I'm gonna keep on sanding it and see how it looks. Hello. Starting a new cane handle. And what I thought I would do this time is I would make the pattern larger of the cross. Then I thought I would use some crushed crystal to put in there. So we'll see how that goes. I did use some shell before and it looked, it did what I wanted it to do, but the shell, if it was a different color or even cleaner looking, then I think it would look better. And so I tried to bleach the shell and the bleach was weak. So we got some new bleach and I have the shell bleaching again and we'll see if it'll work. But in the meantime, I thought that I would use some crystal. My granddaughter and I in Oregon would go rock hunting. And so she mailed me a rock that she bought with some money she got from the Tooth Fairy, which is so cool. But I had an idea to use this crystal to crush that up and put it into the inlaid piece. I didn't want to use up the rock that my granddaughter gave me. And so I found one that I had similar already, and I'm going to crush this one up and see if it works. So that'll be fun. So I'm going to see if I can crush this up and put it into the inlay. He's crushing up the thunder egg inside the geode, and there's some I have in the bag, and there, oh yeah, that looks great. Nice. Oh yeah, can you do a little more, please? Use the plunge router again. Did a different pattern this time. Bigger. And it's going to be this cross. And I used the plunge router twice. I'm going to use it again to make this even deeper so that I can fill it up with the stone. I have my stone that husband ground up for me, and I have some super glue. I'm going to put some bigger pieces in first. Maybe not that big. There we go. And then I'm going to fill in with some smaller pieces. Put a little bit more on top. Ooh, I'm excited to see how that's going to work. Okay, back again in the cold garage. And I'm working on the cane handle. Yesterday, we put some material into that cross. And today I'm going to use my handy dandy drill and sanding attachment and drill it. So let me get it. And this is 50 grit sandpaper because this is stone. Okay, and so just sand on that with the 50 grit paper. The drill and the 50 grit sandpaper worked great for the shell, but it doesn't work for the crystal. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get the handheld masonry grinder, and I need to employ some guidance and help from the husband to show me how to do that. So that project's on hold again for a little bit.